All right. The Incredible Seal, thank you for the follow. Just so you know, there is a 10-minute timer for new followers before they can text in the chat. We had a lot of people trying to sell us stuff, spam us. We had bots. We had people who followed us asking for a follow back, which we don't do here. Yeah, if you want to stick around for a full 10 minutes, go right ahead. Just the soundboard. You can use any sound that is not marked with someone's name or only. Reminds me though, I need to take a look at the soundboard again and see what's on there. Bunger? Bunger! Bunger, 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 bunger. That was from Bug Snacks. I love the bunger so much I made it a sound alert. Let's see here. I don't want to start off with something that's already on the schedule. I want to start off with something simple. Just
Yo,
Yo, what up?
how goes?
So far, it goes good.
I've taken the liberty of knocking on wood for you.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Internet connection is stable. I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm connected by Ethernet. And it's stable. It's strong.
Nice.
As I knock on wood.
Good to hear it.
Which means we should be back in action on Thursday for Super Robot Wars Y.
Oh, yeah. That's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
We're also back in action for the D&D for the Transformers campaign.
Yep.
Yay.
Trying to find something simple.
You won't be as upset by if it, the worst should come to pass.
Yeah. I'm definitely. First of all, I don't even have my PlayStation over here. It's back over by my bed. So no Resident Evil today.
No Resi 4.
Resi 5.
Resi 5. I don't know why I keep thinking it was 4 you guys were playing.
Because 4's the good one.
Well, I mean, that would make sense.
I mean, 1, 2, well, the first 4 are amazing.
They are considered the best.
Mm-hmm. And then you have 5, and 6, and Revelations, and Umbrella Corps.
Yeah, no, someone once assured me assured me there was no Resident Evil 5 or 6 or any of that in a very there is no war in Ba Sing Se kind of way.
Yep. To this day, there are still people trying to get 6 retconned. And I don't know what, like, nothing of importance actually happens in 6.
That might be why they're trying to retcon it.
Nothing that has, like, lasting damage or consequences.
Nothing we care about.
I mean, the villains of that game are mentioned offhand once in 9. But that's it.
Another day, another dollar.
Yep. You know what? I'm gonna play Call of the Sea because it has a sequel coming out soon.
Hey.
Damn it, I hate having to fight my way out of the back rooms.
I'm sorry, if you would stop touching the button, you would stop being sent back there.
Like, I no-clip through things to get in there. I can't predict when that happens.
I mean, okay, hear me out. Turn no clipping off.
It's always off.
Yeah, no, this is a case of no clipping being a glitch.
So you didn't put in a mod to no crit. So you didn't put in a mod to Kitty Pride your way out of here.
No, I didn't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna grab some tea because it has been a day.
A day and a half. Oh boy. Ugh.
Of course, it's taking a bit to download and install.
You tell him, Tahu.
Hello, Seal. You can talk now.
So, did you see what I put in there while I was muted, Bear?
No. Hold on. I was eating a burger. Oh!
Darkness without hope is no. Heck, there's honestly little better example than Bionicle itself.
The hamburger.
The original version of it. Yeah,
Sorry.
the original generation of Bionicle went to some pretty dark places, but always had that light of hope that was just about reachable.
Meanwhile,
It was an ember, a spot. Sometimes it was barely more than an ember, but it was fucking there.
unlike Warhammer,
Honestly, fuck Warhammer.
there is no hope, and if you dare to have hope, then you're gonna get your shit beat in by a Warhammer.
People with no hope.
Instead of hope, the people in Warhammer subsist off of spite. I'm surprised most things aren't like salt-based light forms in there.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I've had enough of Grimdark. Give me some hope bright over here. I'm so sick of Grimdark.
Yes.
Yes, I like dark stories, but the reason why I like Hurt Comfort is because the hurt happens and then comfort happens. It's like Hurt Comfort without the comfort stage. It's bullshit.
Yes, Seal, we are talking about Warhammer 40k. A very large franchise whose selling point is
In the grim darkness of
Legit
the
hopelessness.
41st millennium, there is nothing but war.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, they're okay. So they do this thing, this dumb thing, where they describe these massive space battles and then they put numbers into it without any understanding of what those numbers actually mean. So if you start crunching some of the numbers, it all falls apart very quickly.
Oh, I love that
Contract
game.
Global
Says
Suit
Seal.
Gundam manages to balance darkness with hope,
Well,
and they actually know how to keep their numbers straight.
I apologize that we are ripping the game that you like a new one. I am sorry.
Keep in mind, I have nothing against Warhammer itself, nor
Games,
the
books,
people who enjoy
mini
it.
paintings, that one movie. It's a franchise at this point.
I mean, I will make fun of Warhammer, but there are things in Warhammer that I do like.
I like the design of the power armor.
Mm-hmm.
The orcs are fun.
The orcs are fun.
Hey, the Reds go faster. Is that not hilarious?
Oh, gee. I wonder where I've seen that before. Gundam flashbacks intensify. Here comes Char echoing in the distance.
Shaw!
Yeah, no, it makes so much more sense if you understand that the orcs, that this was intentionally, that, Warhammer 40k originally grew out of a joke franchise, out of satire franchise, but then it started to take itself more and more seriously, and now it is what we have today. The orcs are just football hooligans. They're just Cockney football hooligans and you extend the logic from there.
I do like that. The orcs.
There's a guy on YouTube who basically, in character as such an orc, compares other fictional characters by orc standards, going over their various armaments and aesthetics.
Wasn't that one human commissar that the orcs actually respected because fighting him was fun?
Yes, old Balai.
And then he died.
Yes.
To a demon invasion.
Yeah, and now the orcs are looking for who killed him.
Yeah, like only we get. It's like, I'm sorry, most of those orcs were in a very Megatron-esque soulmates, but for murder, parasocial relationship with that man.
So, yeah.
The orcs as a species were the only ones allowed to kill him.
And now he's dead. Not by orc hands. So the orcs are like, we gotta find the bastard who did it. And shove his sword so far up his arse.
So far up his arse.
He'll be coughing iron for weeks. Oh.
I find him, I'm gonna shove me boots so far up his arse, he's gonna be coughing leather for once!
And the Incredible Seal just gave a... What emoji is that? Shocked face?
Yeah, no, we are not ignorant. We are not ignorant hicks hating upon your beloved franchise. We are people who have experienced it and are having fun with it.
Yeah.
Against its will.
We're making fun of it. We're not hating on it.
It wants to be depressing and shit.
One moment, Kraken at the door. Must mute.
Yeah, we're making fun of it. We're not hating it.
Yeah, no. Like, we do the same thing to some parts of the Transformer franchise, and if you've been here any length of time, you know how beloved the Transformers franchise is around here.
I have so many Transformers. I have many Transformers.
I have enough Optimus Primes to form a small army.
That's a lot of Optimi.
That's a lot of librarians.
And dock workers.
And miners.
And miners.
Dear God, I have a small village community.
Okay, but what is the plural for a group of Optimi, though?
The only time I've ever heard Optimus Prime referred to in plural was in Beast Wars, and Megatron just said Optimuses.
Okay, but it's a Latin-based word, so it's Optimi.
Which I agree with, and that's how I've done it for years.
The way you pluralize a word that ends in US, it's I.
Octopus, octopi.
Hmm.
Optimus, optimi.
Yeah, what
unless
would you
you're
call...
referring to them as... Unless
like,
you're using the name Prime to refer to them.
A colony of cats, a herd of deer, a murder of crows. What is the group name for a group of Optimi?
A library.
Yes. Yes. A library of Optimi.
Would that make the group name for like a bunch of Megatrons a battlefield?
I would have said an arena.
That also works.
Okay, hear me out. A stack of Cassetticons.
Oh, yes.
A concert of sound waves.
A pack of Decepticons and a herd of Autobots.
An infestation of humans.
Yes.
And a cornucopia of Namekians. All right, so
Oh, a rowdiness of
Defeat
Saiyans.
Lord Popo, don't smite us.
A rowdiness of Saiyans.
all right.
An assortment of Majin. Specifically if you're going with the Majin Buu type. As
A bike.
later on in the timeline, Buu... Like, I am not kidding. Later on in their timeline, canonically, Buu basically reproduced by budding and created an entire species of himself.
A bike shop of Kamen Riders.
Yes.
All right. Call of the Sea
Ooh, a
has
flock of seekers. A flock of seekers.
Call of the Sea has now finished downloading, and I have it up. And I
Let's
need
call this thing again.
Okay, so imagine a Lovecraftian horror story from the perspective of the monster.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Instead of being well, I mean, there are some spooky bits, but nothing overtly scary. Instead of being like a horrible, nightmarish journey, it's more or less just a cheerful trek through a deserted island.
Nice. Oh, real quick. I need people to stop. Are you listening, publishers? I need people to stop marketing something as this horror game would give H.P. Lovecraft nightmares. And it's like, you say that like the man was at all difficult to scare. This is the man who was afraid of, among other things, shadows, the spectrum of visible light, immigrants, and the concept of an air conditioner. This was not a difficult man to frighten.
I can just imagine, like, you have, like, AC repair simulator, and one of the accolades says, this game would scare H.P. Lovecraft.
I mean, it would. He wrote a specific story about being scared of an air conditioner. The immigrants one was more of a general theme in his books, but the spectrum of visible light is just the colors out of space.
Which is also one of my favorite books. Or stories, rather.
Colors are like any seen on Earth.
Yeah, in regards to that simulator game you were BSing about, Bear, no, not the accolade this game would scare Lovecraft, it's an achievement. You get it by starting the game.
It's the chapter 1 achievement.
Also, like, any...
No. It's the tutorial achievement. You finish the tutorial without wandering off.
Also, any game that has a protagonist that's not just white bread.
White straight male, actually, specifically.
So...
Did you not just describe the same thing?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Either way, yeah, he would not like. He would be absolutely horrified of the Assassin's Creed games, the Yakuza games, literally any game from Japan.
I think he might be terrified of the concept of a video game in general. I'll be honest with you guys.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he would.
He probably isn't too fond of books outside of the ones he writes either.
I'm not entirely sure about that, because he did have correspondence with other authors.
Did you know he was friends with Harry Houdini?
I would hesitate to say friends, but yes. Houdini asked him to write a book, or write a story about him, and when he got the story, or when he saw the published story, Harry Houdini went, and I do not quote, "What the fuck? Why am I fainting every 5 minutes?"
Yeah, actually, having read that book, it's kind of interesting to see the proto form of a lot of the tropes he would make great use of later. But yeah. What I'm saying is H.P. Lovecraft thought they were friends.
Where am I?
Harry Houdini
God,
thought
it's a
H.P. Lovecraft
SpongeBob
was a weird
Squidward
fanboy.
dynamic. Oh dear God, it's a SpongeBob Squidward dynamic.
Very much so, yeah.
SpongeBob thinks he and Squidward are friends. Squidward, less so.
Uh-huh.
I love how this game immediately starts with you underwater.
As if anybody alive on planet Earth has ever managed to go 5 minutes without seeing SpongeBob somewhere.
I know this place. I've been here before.
Long before time had a name, there was a very hungry Taro stuck in traffic. It's up the dang... Up the dang what? Up the Come on. Up the dang wazoo. Okay, there we go. Hi, Taro.
Hi, Taro.
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
Hey, Taro. Sorry it took me a moment. My mouth was full. Pretzels.
These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again. I need to get out. The voices are calling me. My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with...
On the boss, headphone
family's
with so
strange
volume is
disease.
low. But anyway, how's the stream going?
If the
We are
doctors won't give us
34
an answer
minutes
about
in,
heirlooms,
and
we'll
I have
search
not
for
dropped a
rumors.
single frame.
Knock on wood,
And
quick!
that's, seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is inside.
That was instinctively my response to when I was reaching for the headboard of my bed, which is solid wood, before Deva even said anything.
I mean, you of any of us know the mechanics of how luck works, of how the luck stat works.
I've only been wrestling with it basically since the day I was born.
But you can't always
Mhm.
get what you want. It's a relief that I don't need it.
A great deal of experience he has, yes.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher. After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture. Merveilles du Mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think. I received a mysterious... I love this song. I received a mysterious package at my house.
So, do you know there's an alternate universe out there for Transformers Prime where Cliffjumper survived?
I'd be down for that, honestly. They did my boy Cliffjumper dirty.
So here's what happened. In a completely separate universe entirely, another bot who went by the original name of Ladybug, based on the red Bumblebee, the Volkswagen one, she discovered a cosmic joke. How over about 11,000 or so universes, Cliffjumpers had a 99.98% we died record. Being branded a Cliffjumper for the identical look she had to a bunch of service droids, mass-produced, who are in turn also called Cliffjumpers in her world, she decided, you know, I don't like this cosmic joke, so I'm going to do something about it. And started going across the multiverse, saving as many Cliffjumpers as possible from their untimely demise.
That sounds like fan fiction, but I'm here for it.
And it's all based on a YOLO Park model kit.
Oh, the continuity clusters of the Transformers franchise, am I right?
So, you want to know how this particular alternate Cliffjumper survived? Now that I've brought up the female Cliffjumper here?
Yeah.
She blew up the Nemesis before he could be brought on board.
I think I've overpacked.
Killing every Decepticon on board while they were at it.
I missed the sea so much when we moved to Denver.
What?
I'm not joking. She blew up the Nemesis and everyone on board. Now, being one of them was Soundwave, I'm assuming he realized something was up and ground bridged the hell out of there. But
I mean, yeah, no. The guy's like a cockroach. They banished him to another dimension for 3 years, and what do you know? He came back.
Even so, by the time Megatron returned, Cliffjumper's alive, the Decepticons have no ship, they are severely low on troops, and he has no facilities to test his Dark Energon theories.
You know what the legends say about it?
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hodgson.
Chapter
Another
1.
alternate Cliff.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Euphra's Bear, your show.
Well, the thing faded away, so it's like 70-something miles off of something.
You left
My bad.
a year ago to search for
No,
a cure
it's
for my affliction.
fine.
Your letters kept me close to you.
What I was getting at was that another alternate Cliffjumper that was saved was an alternate version of the one from the Bumblebee movie. This time, instead of him getting sliced in two, Shatter and Dropkick got sliced in two.
Technically sliced in 4, if we're counting them as a single unit.
A piece.
Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about? This can't be a coincidence.
Call of the Sea. With a title like that, and with Miss Nora Everhart's condition, you want to take a guess at what she actually is?
Part of me wanted to say mermaid for some reason.
You're close.
A breathtaking,
Kelpie?
idyllic island.
This is
surrounded
Lovecraft,
by
remember?
golden reefs and protected with
Oh, a
stilts to
devilfish man.
Yep, she's a deep one. Although coincidentally,
So, horror mermaid. Got
yes,
it.
coincidentally not from Innsmouth. She has no ties to Innsmouth.
Well, I mean, didn't Old Man Morris, Moss, whatever the hell his name
Marsh.
is, didn't he... Marsh, thank you. Didn't he get the idea for, the reef just off of Innsmouth from a tribe of natives in the Pacific Ocean?
Yes.
There's more than one reef.
That
I
would
know
make
it's
sense.
just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Alright, since I've played this game before, all the notes are filled in.
Seriously?
Yep.
It doesn't let you discover things fresh?
Nope.
Weird. That kind of kills replay value, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Somebody was on this island recently. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too. A miniature va'a.
Oh, Seal used the time stop effect.
Something was dragged to the sea, and by the looks of these marks, it was heavy.
Perhaps a boat?
A note written in French. I only understand 2 words. Île and mort. Island and death.
Okay, if anyone knows how to read French.
That would be me. Hold up. See, that would be much easier if it wasn't in shitty cursive with bits of it faded.
I have it on the right side of the screen.
Oh, okay, I'm dumb.
Are you seeing this through Discord or the stream?
I'm seeing this through Discord. Give me a second.
All right.
Okay, so... Oh, all right. So the note is addressed to the note is addressed to the reader and says, "We've come to this island only to find death. Don't go further."
Well,
It must be a warning
Welcoming.
about the dangers of the island. This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull. I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual. Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy. These wooden figures are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
well, this one looks like it's saying these people lived on this island. And they would catch fish monsters. And I guess eat them?
Are you sure that means they are catching them?
I mean, that looks like a net.
Hold on. Huh. I guess, yeah.
I just see an uncanny face on that totem thingy, but still.
Don't even worry about it.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Oh. Can I draw you? That's a question I don't think anyone's asked me before.
Are you, okay? Okay. Here's the question: is the person drawing you going to anthropomorphize you, or are they going to draw a bear wearing headphones playing video games with his big fucking paws?
That's actually a good question. Incredible Seal.
Like, I'm not sure we want reverse furry art. I'm not sure we want reverse furry fan art.
Could you just draw a grizzly bear with headphones and glasses just playing video games?
That is an accurate representation, yeah.
Because that is an accurate representation.
A carving tool.
And it's what I did with the Gundam Breaker streams while those are still going.
Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it.
I hope you still have that saved somewhere, though.
What?
The Gundam Breaker title cards.
Oh yeah, I still have them.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
Alright, so this is the third one in the story, and it looks like the people of the island would feed people with a triangle mark to the sea monster.
Some form of ritual paint?
And then number 4, they drove the triangle person to a different island?
Yes, I think.
5, triangle person met people with like a rectangle symbol, and then they went back to the island to attack.
Yes.
They killed the original inhabitants and then sealed the monster away. Well, ain't that lovely?
Alrighty then.
That's encouraging.
I'm okay with you drawing me as long as it says like the channel mascot, which is a grizzly bear.
With glasses and headphones, playing games.
Yep.
Okay, the thing about bear ears is, if not friend, why friend-shaped?
Exactly.
As nature is a troll.
The Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one? Well, that did something. It works. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
There was a camp here.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Lady Shannon.
Last thing I will mention about that Ladybug character was that she'd figured if I'm going to be branded Cliffjumper for the rest of my life, I want to be unique and therefore be the Cliffjumper. The one everybody thinks of. Or at least so Hasbro believes everybody thinks of. So she ended up discovering the longest-lived Cliffjumper in existence. The Generation 1 cartoon Cliffjumper who lived to see the quite literal death of his universe, the natural expiry date, and just proceeds to attempt to take his place at the day of his creation.
That's fucked up.
It is unclear if she succeeds or not.
Okay, so The Lady Shannon was a ship that took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. That would probably be the Everhart expedition.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here. You were here and I
Just sitting here going, you know, on the one hand, that is a hilariously egotistical thing to do. And then the rest of me goes, you're surprised that a Decepticon with a mass-produced body type has a massive ego to compensate?
I mean, we've all seen Starscream.
Yeah. So I already know the code for that, but I'm gonna take you guys on a little journey.
Such a long walk.
Yay.
Fresh air is doing me wonders.
Just to experience the island.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Forgot the also crab at the stable.
God, could you imagine if... Could you imagine if instead of, like, Lovecraftian monsters, she comes to this island and she just finds Bionicle?
Bonefish hook.
A bunch of cyborgs in masks wandering around, living their daily lives in this tropical environment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. How
I...
horrifying.
Is it weird that I want to see Nora interact with a Matoran? Because I feel like that would be adorable.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Right now, I'm just kind of fuming at the shutdown of Masks of Power, because that game promised to be hella fun and free. A game that spent 10 years in development with constant polish and looked really friggin' good.
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this Unu.
The mere days before the demo was to be released to the public, LEGO, who had previously given this project a green light, gave them a cease and desist.
A shortcut. That's convenient.
Supposedly, if you believe the story, for looking too professional.
How much you want to bet they did it because they didn't think the project would actually succeed?
Thing is, they had LEGO's blessing for that entire 10 years they were developing this thing, only to suddenly have it revoked days before the demo was supposed to go live.
This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage.
What does that say?
long before Harry's expedition.
Sumatra Queen. That's got to be a reference to something.
Well, if people will indulge me, I'd like to explain just what this game was going to be.
Sure.
It was going to be a pseudo-open world game, basically large hub worlds, where you would play as each of the 6 Toa, collecting your various Masks of Power, hence the title, in a recreation of the 2001 storyline. There would be side quests aplenty as you help the Matoran do various things, like recovering lost Matoran, recovering items that were stolen by Rahi, etc.
In a very Skyrim approach to Matanui.
They said it was a heavy influence, at least from what I gather. The demo level we would have gotten would have had us playing as Toa Liwa as he was just kind of helping around his village.
Toa Liwa, vibing.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. But a Polynesian version.
That is basically the summary of his character, yes.
Damn it. Did I get it wrong somehow? Huh. Alright. I'm gonna have to...
Science the shit out of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes. I'm gonna have to backtrack.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it,
I'll be honest.
he wasn't lying.
Among the various fictional islands I would have actually have loved to have visited, the island of Motunui is among them. It is a beautiful place, even if it is temporary.
And dangerous.
Only with the Makuta around.
Okay, so that would be... There's a gap there, so that would be the fourth symbol?
On the complete opposite side, there's the island city of Metru Nui, which is, well, if you visit it in its heyday, apparently it's a thriving metropolis. So, that would be neat to see. It's like a little slice of Cybertron, but for Bionicle characters.
Let's see, this is in the middle, so this would be 3. So mountain is 3. Fish is 5. Sun is the first one, so 1. And the lorikeets birds are 2. So it's sun, bird, mountain, fish, sea. No, sea fish. Good thing I ran across the fish side again.
Finishing that train of thought there is one island I don't want to visit in the Bionicle universe. Its actual name is Voya Nui. The fanbase knows it as Bionicle Australia. It is quite inhospitable over there with massive Rahi,
Guess I hit the jackpot.
minimal resources to compete for,
My ticket across the river then.
and I hear there's a gang of grinning wackos that just showed up in search of a mask. Dear God, that storyline is 20 years old now.
Oh boy.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Chapter 2, The Everheart Expedition.
Wow, what is this place? I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Oh, by the way, Mekomon,
This enormous stone slab.
this is the canon voice for Ori Straza.
Something missing here.
Yeah, I can hear it. I'll admit this was the voice I pictured in my head when I think of the character.
Like something
All right,
straight out of
awesome.
an adventure novel.
What's the voice?
The Everhard
You know, Ori.
expedition. They set
Well,
a camp here.
The player character you are currently controlling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is what she is supposed to sound like.
Okay.
If I knew the voice actress's name, I would have just dropped it, but this is the one.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Yeah, if I could
Polynesian man
find-
covered in tattoos.
If I could find Umura's canon voice, I'd respond in kind.
What well?
Guy doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well?
So, I'm kind of picturing the voice of Sari Sumdak, the English voice actor of Sari Sumdak, but significantly less annoying.
So, Tara Strong, aka Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, Tara Strong, but like less Timmy Turner, you know what I mean?
So again, more Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, that's what I've been picturing personally.
Yeah, that fits.
Okay, I'm looking up the voice cast for Call of the Sea. Sissy Jones.
That sounds familiar.
Let's see.
Didn't she voice Elita 1 in Earthspark?
Hold on. List of
I think
television
she might have.
performances. She voiced Lilith Clawthorne in The Owl House. Hi, Web. And she also voiced Elita 1 in Earthspark.
I knew it! I gotta leave for a few minutes. I will be right back. Stuff around the house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a lot of stuff. Oh, she voices Nora Freeze in Batman Arkham Knight.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's voiced a lot. Lois Lane in Lego DC Supervillains. Nora Everhart, Call of the Sea.
No, we got just a little bit distracted with the voice actor thing. Apologies.
Yes.
Yes, Batman.
Yes, Cthulhu. No, wait. Yes, Dagon. There we go. He gave one of these amulets to each of us, only Harry kept his.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual?
He's warning us about those ruins. He says that Some sort of forbidden ritual took place here.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose do they serve?
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did it from my fishing boat to go to what looked like a better spot less than an hour had gone. By the way, suddenly, my bar, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heaven, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it, but it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whiteson beach, the one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later.
And that does that, so I am back.
Huzzah!
Without speaking a single word.
Webber.
Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about the damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I shall say rituals are rituals. Forbidden is just something people tack on because they're scared of the outcome of the
I don't
ritual.
know if you can.
I mean,
Frankly. About to be so real, you guys.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
oh, this is the guy's
so far from
hammock.
The rest of the campsite. Look at this little fella. The carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
I figure planning ahead while we still have time is good.
Consist of 4 pieces.
How would people feel about another Cape May meet up around the same time?
Megamon? Absolutely, but you are aware we're live, right?
Son of a glitch.
Web says you get what you summon. I'm tired, man. My brain is dead.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
Well, evidently, I summoned stupidity in attack mode.
I activate the spell card. Point out the obvious.
Came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's almost 2 weeks. Already, it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle this situation. We brought dynamite for a reason.
Blowing an
It's a
ancient
trap,
hatch with
obliviousness,
sounds like
and
a fool's
brain
errand.
deadness.
Ooh.
Or something to that
Looks like
effect.
Someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
You activate my
Basically,
trap
it didn't
card.
work.
Point out the obvious.
It's a spell and a trap?
Ooh, Winchester.
Yeah, no, like, legit,
They were
I
packing a lot
goofed.
of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them. Very neat.
Yeah, the Japanese version is a trap. The English version is a spell card.
Quite a looker.
And they let you use both?
Maybe.
I mean, they're both legal tender, essentially. Both legal cards.
Looks like his real name was Costas?
No wonder he went by Roy.
What's his actual name?
Costas.
That's kind of Russian, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like choosing to go by Bulk and Skull because your names are... What was it again?
Bulkmeyer.
Farkas and Eugene?
Yeah.
You know, Flynn Rider and Eugene Fitzherbert.
Which makes it even funnier that Usain Bolt's real name is in fact Usain Bolt.
Damn it.
Fun fact, the man participates in turtle races. He has a turtle that races. He has a racing turtle.
Roy Granger.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's...
Isn't that Hermione's dad?
I'm sure Harry
What?
never thought so either. He'd
Get
known
it,
this was
Granger?
going to happen,
Oh,
he'd
yeah.
never have come here.
We never get canon names for Hermione's parents, you know. That Dan and Emma thing is actually a fandom. That's fanon.
Did they use all the dynamite?
Huh.
Yep.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship. Something's missing here. He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After what happened, I'd better find out more about the well. Dr. DeWitt.
They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark. I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. I thought it was nothing at first. Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
The reminder of Umara's existence just puts some funny images in my head, and now she's refusing to leave. As usual.
And bingo bango.
Got it. It's been ripped out of something else. Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. More drawings.
Yeah, I can definitely hear Ori Straza in this one. including the occasional roast.
It's really bad for him.
Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the Black Ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. I feel responsible for what happened. Frank.
Interesting. Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor? The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable. Secret compartment. This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain. Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern? What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It feels disturbing.
And she takes it with her anyway.
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me. Black ooze. In a telescope?
And back to the SpongeBob references, the notice of black ooze put, the walls will ooze green slime! No, wait, that was do that in my head. I've never actually had a job like that, but even I know the night shift is disastrous.
Tillinghast's Spectral Lens Aligner. I'm pretty sure Tillinghast is one of the characters from H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond.
And now that it's bubbled up to the surface and my brain is bouncing back and forth like it's on a goddamn sugar high, I've informed Bear of this the other night, but David, did you know that of the Rakshi, the villains from 2003, they canonically have 42 separate powers in equally diverse color schemes and variations?
That's a lot, my dude.
It is. One for each power any given Makuta canonically has. As these are basically fragments of them made from the substance that comprises them. You have some more niche and situational powers like heat resistance or cold resistance. And then you have the outright ridiculous ones like chain lightning and laser vision. There is one whose entire power is just telepathy.
I'm very curious how chain lightning is different from regular electricity.
So, The Bionicle wiki, and by extension the series itself, defines chain lightning being different from standard lightning, as standard lightning will only attack one target at a time, whereas chain lightning will jump from one target to its nearest ally and so on.
Okay, but that's how lightning works anyway in the real world.
Good thing the Bionicle world isn't the real world. Bionicle powers have done some bizarre stuff before.
Okay.
Like, for instance, getting zapped with laser vision while a microscopic bug is nearby just turned this one guy into a living swarm of aforementioned bugs.
Your finest fucking pardon?
Yeah, that was... Okay, so you recall the band of grinning lunatics I just described from the 2006 story?
Yeah.
The green one was the guy who was made up of those bugs.
Because of course it's the Green Ranger, but tis.
He was the group's leader, its most intelligent / terrifying individual. He has been known to suffocate people with the bugs that comprise his biomass. And by the end of the story, he's thankfully long dead.
But I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place.
Oh, Webb redeemed a stretch.
With secrets. So many secrets.
Bear, how was today? Today was fine. I watched One Piece with my stepdad, and then I fell asleep.
I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too. This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the Black Sand Beach. Something's happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable. Well done.
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
Last Roxy power I'm going to mention, which is like, these guys barely think. How do they use this? There is legit one specifically around telepathy. Because the Mokuda themselves have telepathy as one of their powers. They can plant ideas in other people's heads. Read minds. Basically all the stuff you'd expect a telepath to do. And because they have that power, there's a dedicated Roxy for that power.
You ever get the feeling that you're just doing something wrong?
Every day of my life. What's up?
feel like I'm not getting this puzzle right.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Well, time for Google.
The best part was the character said what I was thinking. I'm not sure how this thing works or what to do with it.
I may have to go somewhere else first.
And the kobold is demanding attention, so I might as well I'll give you another fun fact there. It was in the process of building Umara's character and thus figuring out what to do with her that I ended up being led down a rabbit hole to research the histories of sunglasses and ice cream, of all things.
Fascinating technology. Oh my!
Kobolds have dark vision, so naturally, like the Onumatoran of Bionicle, they'd have light sensitivity.
I think we found where the explosion happened. Holy shit.
Woof.
I'd better not touch it. Given what happened, they shouldn't have either.
And honestly, the ice cream part was just a curiosity that eventually evolved into a character trait.
A medical bed soaked in blood.
Hope it's not Chris's blood.
He's losing his mind.
Slap. Kinj Slap. 1879. Stop playing that music. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's enough. I like it very much.
It was dubstep the whole time.
July 17th. The spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. Who's playing that music?
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today, similar to... I don't know how to pronounce that. Allergic eczema? Cyanosis? Let's hope not. I took some samples of my blood to analyze. Ask for the photo of Everhart's wife's hand.
That black ooze again.
That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Don't worry, Doc, I have Mr. Everhart's okay. And this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer and I wouldn't be here to tell a story. Got splashed with the black ooze. And it took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. So the proper sequence of events is this note. And then this one, asking for a photo of Everhart's wife's hand. The frantic scribbling, and then this.
Yeah. Plenty of medical terms I could not pronounce with a dictionary with a step-by-step guide on how to pronounce it.
Liquid.
And yet, I can pronounce Anylar Genesis Fimiagoth just fine.
A really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar. Is this a picture of my hand? Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells? Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness.
Yep.
Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath.
Hour 33 minutes and 28 seconds. Still no dropped frames.
Is somebody whispering? Are these ornamental? Or something else? Were these eyes related to the ritual?
Oh shit.
This eye, is it calling to me? Another eye. I hear whispering. I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case. The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that?
Alright, let's take a look here. We've got...
How old is this mural? It looks really ancient.
Tribals and... people that can see the stars?
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it. This looks like another job by Handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Mr. Everhart, the doc's been acting like an oddball ever since he got splashed with that black ooze. And he's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. Frank.
It depicts a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes?
Wait, is that what allowed them to see the stars?
Weird thing is, the last time I saw black ooze like that giving people weird medical reactions, it was an Alien movie.
Well, that was easy. Should save some time.
And I doubt anybody wants a chest burster happening anytime soon, so
Nope.
let's not.
Let's not say we didn't.
What mess did you get into, Harry?
Stellar Sapience, Starry Wisdom, Providence, Rhode Island. Never heard of them.
So Gundam fans and Mario fans both have a date in March to celebrate.
Oh.
Evidently, it was either the 8th or the 9th, but around that time in March is Zaku Day. Evidently, there is now a day dedicated exclusively to Zaku-type mobile suits. I just kinda shrugged when I found that out. But I figured it was a neat little piece of trivia, so there you go. I wonder if that would include the Hyzok. I heard something moving. You alright?
Yeah, just trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Turns out one of the little ink blots wasn't big enough.
To see with this lens. It fits.
Alright. What do we got?
What? What on earth? What is happening? My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Back down we go.
Things going, I should be sending my gift to you guys that I'd intended to get out around Christmas, but has been hilariously delayed sometime by the weekend.
Woo! Also, Web redeemed it. Ooh, woo!
Whoa.
Meow.
Jesus, are you being sick?
No. So my friend Bunny has like a gift redeem where it'll have like a bunch of like streamers doing the cutesy ooh woo, and then it'll cut to a guy on the street being interviewed, like just making that noise. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, it is, honestly.
Okay, so
I can press these star-shaped tiles.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, no, this character, she's so snarky though.
yep, I love Nora.
It's great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze.
Get on the ladder.
What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling.
Black ooze or black pudding, because those are two very different monsters.
Ooze.
Run, bitch, run!
Ivan ain't playing around anymore.
What is
Yeah,
this?
no, when
Where am I?
Bear said he'd finished the Warhammer DLC, I said, I'm sorry, I heard send more Marines, brother.
Yeah, no, I finished the Power Wash Simulator. Oh my god!
I can't stop walking.
That's
My legs.
Dagon!
Look at that.
Holding the fucking pillar!
What is that creature on the horizon?
Technically speaking, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Once again, good luck with that.
Oh no. It's gonna make her walk off the cliff.
No, no, no! Ah! I can breathe. Underwater.
And Dagon has vanished.
I have to get back. I have to find...
Oh, that's probably him right there.
What is that? What kind of creature is this?
I don't like that. I really don't like
Back up.
that.
Back up.
I think I have to go towards it. So I'm not like I don't really have a big fear of the ocean. The thing that I fear is when you're in the ocean and you can't see anything. There's nothing.
You know, down past the the daylight zone, twilight zone, the abyssal zone, and then you get into the Hadal zone.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah, that thing was from the Hadal zone.
Grandpa disappearing act. Web.
He went out for milk.
He went.
Oop, we're out of milk. Hi.
How did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
You see those things?
Yeah.
I don't think those are rocks.
I don't think they're rocks either.
Rated.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
I don't know, Nora. Maybe a thing you saw in your dream, vision,
Was it?
family reunion.
My God.
Bring your mortal children to work day.
Ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Sure about that.
Yeah. You know, bring your mortal descendants to work day. Clearly.
Also, Mekumon in
Gives me the creeps.
to answer what you said. I am sure of that because anything else wouldn't leave what looked like a claw mark on the side.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains.
Well, you're right. Come on.
I'll try again. Nope, wrong. This isn't right. All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
The generator, I'm assuming.
Is it?
That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording. What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition had failed and was worried about how we'd get back home. But then I found those stairs that led me to the giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. So, fun fact, if you didn't hear it in the letter we found from Harry, he's voiced by one Yuri Lowenthal.
Really?
Frank
Yep.
is certainly a resourceful man.
I never would have guessed.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
That genuine surprise or sarcasm?
Genuine surprise. I'm splitting my attention.
Okay. I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. It'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us, Frank. Unfortunately, I don't think God had anything to do with this.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
So these dumbasses stuck around for whaling.
This is the captain's last entry.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh.
The ship was whaling not far from here. Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope?
Yes, this is the Hugo Gernsback.
The legend is more than
Distress
it seems.
alert.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Ah, yes, adventure. Walking simulator protagonist. I see a device I know not the function of. I'm going to start fiddling with it.
Because fuck the rules. There we go.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal. The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze, in one way or another. The ancient ruins, the ritual well, even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid.
Hey there, Jasper. What did you wander in?
Baby kitty.
Baby kitty.
Aww.
No, I'm just thinking of the.
Black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me.
I'm just thinking of the Markiplier video. Meow, bitch.
You little boy. I need you to do something for me, Mekomon. This is very important.
Yes.
Pet him and tell him he's pretty.
At last.
I do that every day. You didn't even have to ask.
That should make things easier.
Speaking of which, come here. Come here. Handsome boy. Handsome boy.
Hey, this sailor is
Oh, guys, I finally have a picture of my favorite coworker. Y'all want to see?
Yeah. Also, I should have expected this. She said that.
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
And it's Innsmouth's Fisherman Sardines. So maybe she does have some ties to Innsmouth.
Innsmouth, because, you know, even in the original story, there was a girl who, you know, is from Innsmouth, grew up, left, and she's like the protagonist's great-grandmother or something.
Okay.
The expedition only has 5 members now. There are only 4 chairs around the campfire.
I picked him up just to give him some pets and call him a pretty boy. And he has decided that this is nice and has settled into my lap.
That is just the best, honestly.
Discarded
Oh, did I
clothing.
tell you guys about the Pokemon card that's a Catholic relic now?
A
What?
handkerchief with the letters EDW
What?
embroidered on it.
Okay, y'all know the Pokemon Poplio, the little blue starter, water starter, looks like a seal?
Yes?
I've played through the games with one.
Okay, someone took the Pokemon card of it to the Vatican and had it signed by Pope Leo.
Oh
my God.
So now, that particular dude has the power of God and anime on his side.
That's,
It feels like justice for the Pokemon is satanic bullshit from the 90s.
I mean, didn't okay, I'm not a Catholic and I'm not even Christian, so don't quote me on this, but didn't it wasn't Pope Francis, it was Pope John, I want to say? A few popes back. Anyway, they're also very old. Didn't he say that the badges were signs of your bond with God's creatures and the Pokemon wasn't satanic?
Honestly, I only know so much about it. Apparently, there was at least one party who claimed it was satanic and evil because how dare they call the Pokemon growing and getting stronger evolution.
Yes. Oh, I have an anecdote for the Satanic Panic vis-a-vis Dungeons and Dragons.
no.
So apparently this one grandmother was very concerned about it, so she followed her grandson down into the basement and watched them play, and then after about 15 minutes it just exclaimed very angrily, "This isn't Satanism, it's just math!"
That has got to be the best reaction ever.
Honestly. This isn't Satanism, it's just math!
What are we gonna
Like,
say?
she
This-
thought she was gonna catch them, and it was all gonna be this huge big thing. And nope, it's just math.
Not
It's
worshiping,
not demon worship, it's just math.
they're not worshiping Satan. They're just being nerds.
If only everybody could figure that out.
Of course, with so many celebrities going on the record as being, you know, D&D nerds, like apparently Henry Cavill and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson are both D&D nerds. Cavill even went on the record saying he likes Warhammer. You know, with traditionally nerdy things now being acceptable because the celebrities are into it. What is the nerdy thing now?
Football.
But I'm tiss.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the Stones danced with my song. My song. I'm not even gonna try. Everything is tuned in this place. There is a treasure. And I'm not gonna. Yeah. Not gonna bother speaking fish people.
Oh, that's Relayant.
I figured.
Minlev Lesh, everything is tuned in this place. Go Carla, Rilla, Pingli, Faf, Angle. It's weird to see it Romanized.
The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances.
Beep, 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 beep.
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Franken Tehora
Beep, 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 beep.
singing while working in the workshop.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you're saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. See.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ward, our lives are in grave danger on this island. What would happen to Dr. DeWitt? The man is going completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try and convince him? Frank.
That's alright. Hey, that's alright. The wind's moving the doors all. Jasper's a bit of a neurotic one and gets spooked pretty easy.
Some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on the island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows up the Wells hatch. July 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th, last entry in Lady Shannon's ship log. Same day. So, it's possible that when Roy blew up the hatch, it may have woke something up. Let's see.
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella.
Up he gets.
Eric Zahn, another reference. The music of Eric Zahn.
Be right with you.
I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
Oh, what did she say?
Pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
Hogarth.
Portable typewriter. Photographic film.
Warden Blake News Agency. That's... I think that's a reference to Charles Dexter Ward? John Raymond LaGrasse. Oh, he's from freaking, The Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. Inspector LaGrasse.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you know, they'll be coming for you.
What a collection of happy news.
Strange incident in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm. Color out of space!
Yep.
Robert
Oh my.
Sudam and his wife found dead at high seas. I must confess I don't know that name.
Might be that Snow White Norwegian that, you know, plowed ship into Cthulhu, Little Mermaid style.
Could be. Newport Tiara exhibition coming to Boston.
Shadow over Innsmouth! Sorry. I thought we were playing which book is this shit from?
Well, I mean, yes. that is kind of what we're doing.
Okay.
And you don't hear anybody complaining about you doing what you're doing, so yeah, good.
Well, you see, the thing is that anxiety is a lying horse, so...
And a convincing one. I am very
and a
familiar.
convincing one at that, yes.
Frank trying to repair Harry's music box just before the attack.
Do not. Do not the music box.
Ever.
Do not the music box. We want Zelda's lullaby, not Cthulhu's dirge.
Shouldn't we be listening to
Wouldn't it be Dagon's dirge?
I mean, isn't Cthulhu the one sort of the nanny to the other ones? Like he's both dead and dreaming, and also the one keeping watch over all the other ones.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Oh my god. Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
He's got a knife, and my brain just shouts, "Look out!"
He's got a gun.
Took the four of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength?
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
Seriously, I love Shadow over Innsmouth just because the narrator has to Metal Gear Solid his way out of the town. The only thing that's missing is the box of oranges.
Doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? They appear to be floating.
Otherwise, there you go.
Ropes are frayed and
For those who couldn't see what I just did, I just
on a wooden pole.
added a quote.
I wonder what else could be seen beyond these shores.
Damn thing looks like Godzilla attacked it. Tide level measurements by Harry Everhart.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal. Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
Okay, that's that was weird.
Stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
That son of a bitch DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that. Oh, it's censored. Nutcase like the rabid dog that. Jesus, what am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry.
What's weird is that, like, what we're seeing happening to this crew through these notes, I swear we're watching Reaper indoctrination happen.
I mean, that kind of is how the more subtle forms of Old One madness happen. And there's not really, it's not really a coincidence. The Reapers and the things they're based on look like cuttlefish. So that's not a coincidence.
Figure. That figures, that tracks.
From you, old pal.
Dum 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 dum. Well, the good news is that my package is now at an airport in China. What it's doing there, I don't know.
Huh? That's beyond weird.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Honestly, the effectiveness of a lot of horror in books, at least, is the thing that they're terrified of is not.
Like this out of stone.
Yes, it's described as scary, but it in and of itself is not implicitly terrifying. What really sells the horror is the POV character's reaction to the thing. Like, if you read it correctly, you can make a sheet of paper terrifying. Sheet of blank printer paper terrifying.
That's true.
Just from the POV character's reaction, which is a lot harder to pull off in when it makes the transition to screen, where most of the horror is conveyed not through the reaction of the POV character, but through the actual monster itself.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly.
Like topiary are not scary, but you can bet the shit in the Overlook is terrifying in the book.
Yeah, no, like, I never thought...
Hedges are not scary.
I never thought I'd be terrified of fucking hedge animals, but here we are.
Since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is
Here we are. Thanks so much, Stephen King. I definitely needed that.
Oh, yeah, I finished The Shining, by the way.
Odd structure. It doesn't look like
How was it?
though.
It's good! I can see why... First of all, I can see why people praise Stephen King so much.
Yeah, that's not Polynesian at all.
And
the man does his scariest writing when he's coked to the gills.
Yes.
If you'll pardon the relevant pun.
It was a damn good book. I guess part of my problem was I took so long to read it because I ended up reading it in batches. So I feel like some of it was less effective than it could have been.
Yeah, because time was sort of dulling any sort of dread you might have been having.
Yeah. Although, near the beginning, when it got to the part with the fire hose, like, I was genuinely afraid. Because the way he described Danny's, how Danny was, like, seeing the fire hose and how he was, like, afraid of it and what it might do once he turned his back. I felt that fear before.
Yeah, no, like, that is a million times scarier than, just a fire hose snaking out and having teeth.
Yes.
It's the dread. It's the building anticipation. Stephen King knows what he's about, at least as far as horror goes.
So, like, if you were to do that in a movie,
it would take a lot more work than a lot of screenwriters are willing to put in.
It could, well, yes, but you could also simply just have it so that, like, Danny sees the fire hose. He's afraid.
And then, use the background soundtrack to create a tense sort of atmosphere, like,
yes,
the audience is expecting something to happen.
And as he starts walking past it, you start to hear faint noises.
Like, yeah, no, and the camera, like, you see Danny looking terrified, and then the camera keeps focusing on the fire hose. Oh, yeah, there are ways to do that, but a lot of screenwriters just either can't or won't put in that effort.
I feel like if
they're more interested in jump scares than genuine suspense.
I feel like if there's one person that could do it, it'd be Mike Flanagan.
What other projects has Mike Flanagan worked on? I'm not familiar with the name.
All right, so Mike Flanagan. Let me bring up Wikipedia.
Before we get too far, yes, Dagon.
We're past 2 hours, so we're good.
Okay, carry on.
All right, so Mike Flanagan is known for a number of films. He was a pretty unknown writer and director.
I hear Flanagan, I think John Flanagan, author of the incredible Ranger's Apprentice series.
He started to get attention in 2013 with his movie Oculus, which is a movie about a haunted mirror.
Okay.
After that, there was Hush, which was about a woman who is deaf, but also an author, and is being attacked by a home intruder in her home in the woods. He got 2017 is where he really broke out and everyone like learned who he was, because he adapted Gerald's Game.
You can't see it, but I'm staring blankly at the source of your voice.
Gerald's Game was one of Stephen King's stories that, for the longest time, was considered unadaptable. Because the entire story is a woman tied to a bed and going through like a mental breakdown, and also dehydration, hunger, hallucinations. And yet, not only did Mike Flanagan adapt the shit of that out of that story, he did it so well that Stephen King let him direct Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I have no idea what Life of Chuck is.
Yeah, frankly, I only know so much about horror to the extent that, you know, people that I can defend against the accusation that I would enjoy it if I tried it, or, you know, you just don't know enough about horror to like it. It's like, no, I do know enough, and I'm not interested. No, thank you.
Yeah. He was also...
On that note, I do gotta go.
Real quick, I have like just a handful more of things that he worked on.
I have a meeting and I'm late.
The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, and The Fall of the House of Usher.
Hey, if I get fired, it's on you.
I'm done.
Okay.
I told you to be quick.
Love you, boys. Be good.
All right. I'm gonna save.
Everybody.
Quit and then. All right, so we are back, motherfuckers. 2 hours.
Freaking yeah.
2 hours, 19 minutes, 36 seconds, no dropped frames. We are back. So,
Much happy.
that means that tomorrow we're going to be back with Super Robot Wars. So, looking forward to that. With all that said and done, this has been Vegas Bear 92.
With Mekumon, briefly joined by Archival Deva, and by briefly I mean for basically longer than I've been here.
And joined in the chat by both Charo and Webb. And also thank you to the Incredible Seal for the follow. If you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. Also, no, I got nothing else, I don't think. No stream on Saturday, because we're doing D&D. Potentially. Yeah, so with all that said and done, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, be good to each other, and we will see y'all on the next one. Peace.
So that was fucking canceled and no one told me.